Hey guys, this is Metal Pastel Scene. So, I'm gonna be discussing about how to actually start, stargazing. So, the night sky is always like occasionally every day in the basis, you know? Sorry, I was like writing something, but yeah. So some people and some people like you are so interested about getting to know about astronomy or even like I don't know studying. And so and okay, not gonna lie, I'm a huge nerd as myself. I have posters about astronomy. Oh my god, don't look at it. There's the stars, the light of stars, the explanation of a black hole. I even have a solar system right above me over here. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. I don't know why they included Pluto, but I think Pluto is part of the family still. Okay, so, alright, constellations. Where are we gonna, how to start them? Now, the easiest part, and I think most people might recognize, is like the Big Dipper, which I think I'm gonna show you in drawings. Actually, I'll show you on my phone. Legit, even making this video, I was going to grab my old book that I had, but I don't know where that is. I don't know if this was the book actually, but it kind of doesn't look like it actually. I don't know if it's a Smithsonian book, but it included a make your own star chart there. Okay, I kind of doubt that might not be the book. I'll show you soon if I figure it out somehow. But, okay, so basically, the most starter constellations that people might probably know about is the Big Dipper, which is Ursa Major. So, this sucker looks like this in full, but damn, you're not gonna like look the whole thing, right? Like, literally, the most easiest way is to look at the Little Dipper here. Now, if you point into this one, though, look at the direction of above, and you'll see the North Star, which I'm going to show you here. Like over here, see the Little Dipper here, pointed from there in the back? And you had just discovered paralysis? I mean, polar... Fuck, man, I can't speak. Polaris. You have discovered Polaris here, and you discovered the another Dipper, the Little Dipper. I think it's another small bear on there, and that's where you start. I have a weird way of actually looking through constellations, and most of it came from. I've learned a lot about the zodiac constellations, however. So, yeah. There's easy ways to find patterns like this. Like, for example, if you are looking for example, I think this one is another easy one. If you look for Sagittarius, which it looks like it has a little teapot, which was the easiest to find. Okay, this is what we call this is what I see in my studies and in that book that I have ever since I was like 12 years old. And I always look at, and I even use it in girls' camp, man, and the Latter-day Saints. So as you see, that's Sagittarius, and it looks like this, right? But we can't see the whole thing, right? Like, because it's so complicated. So the easiest ways to look is the teapot shape. You see that? So that's another easy way to start with the constellations. And for what was it, another one? Hold up. There's another one that maybe it could be somewhat easy. Scorpius. I gotta show you that one. The way I see this constellation here, which is a really huge one, and it's kind of, it looks pretty, it looks a little complicated, I know, but what I see it is that it looks like a little S with a shield on it. Oh, and there's this other one. I think that might be easy for beginners to find other constellations. I think one of them was one of my favorites, and it is the Orion constellation. Another thing that's best about the Orion is that it could be your starter to look at a nebula in there. So, Orion looks like this, okay? It looks like a little guy in a dress with or a kilt with a shield. And funky enough, I doubt you might probably see the little arm part here, because it is not too easy to look at or find it, but I digress. So the easiest to find this constellation is to see the 3 stars over here, and look at the shape of the hourglass around it, like going here to the star back there. See if it's like an hourglass shape, sort of like an hourglass. But that's how you find Orion. And to find the nebula is that look at the little star that's between the two of this one and that one. Hold up, let me see the names. Between, I think it's Alnitak and Alnilam. And go below. Okay, so this is where the location of the Orion Nebula is at. Right below. I think in my brain it kind of looks like more like a little upper, like here, because seeing it looks like a tiny little star. That's a nebula. So, and yeah, I think that's pretty much all I could try for starters. If there's other ways to find constellations, you could also spot ones on oh yeah, maybe but I don't know about like, pinpointing with the Big Dipper on it. I think the easiest with the Big Dipper is to find the North Star from this side, in the first part of the Dipper here. I think another way is to find constellations is look at the map, like the constellation map, or look for some books that could, find references for constellations. And maybe you can find something out there. Or maybe as well look through the planetarium if you live kind of like in a city that has a planetarium, because the planetarium always teaches you how to find the stars, how to find them, how to discover some new ones, But yeah, that's pretty much all I could probably say. I had been stargazing for a long time. As someone that is an astronomy nerd, of course. So yeah, I really hope that helps you a lot if you're really interested in stargazing in general and starting it out. If it doesn't help, then again, I would suggest you to find books about, constellations, or or maybe there's some apps out there as well that could, um, show you like the map of the constellation. The one I use most a lot though is the one that's called Stellarium, and this thing also tells you about like where the planets are at, where recent events, like for example Halley's Comet. Okay, Halley's Comet is really rare, because like that comet came, the most recent comet with Halley's Comet was in 1985, which I kind of like to talk about for some reason. Oh, and well, okay, so since today is October 13th, I would probably say that I've heard a lot around that there is a comet coming around now. And, oh, okay, I think I see it. I think it's called Atlas. I have to look it up. Hold up, hold up. Okay, so this is a non periodic comet that is named, to Constellations Atlas, and it says A3. It is located across Venus. Okay. And next to Scorpius, kind of. Wait, hold up. Now I'm just like looking through the app, sorry. So I think that's the current state of the comet. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now it's in auto moving mode. Okay. It is a little wonky, but I'm still not used to figuring out how to use it, but it is a good app regardless of everything, cuz it shows you around events like this. So yeah, that's Stellarium for you. The good thing about apps too is that you can actually move around to see the direction that is showing you what you're seeing. So yeah, this is Metal Pastel Scene, and I hope you guys have a good day, and and freaking rock on, guys.